What's up guys, Jeff here. I want to talk about something this week, and that's something that I've been studying a lot and thinking about a lot. And that is the fact that you are being formed into someone, whether you realize it or not. The question is, are you becoming the person you want to become? Now, I think in the West, a lot of times we think that the way we can get to the person we want to become is by thinking the right thing, believing the right thing, or just absorbing a bunch of kind of knowledge or advice or inspiration, whether that's in the internet or podcasts, etc. And one thing I always like to say is, how well is that going for us, right? We have more information, we have more advice, we have more inspiration than ever before, but yet a lot of us don't look like the person we want to look like. And here's why. I think again in the West, since the Enlightenment, we think that the way to personal advancement is by thinking the right thing. If I just believe the right facts, then I will become the person I want to become. And that's even crept into the Christian world, where we believe that Jesus is Lord and He's forgiven us for our sins, but we still, sometimes our lives don't look much different. Now, of course, belief is important, but at the end of the day, we also need to realize too that we are, another way I've heard it is, we are liturgical animals at our core. Now, that's just a famous phrase. Liturgical just kind of means habitual, religious, forming. And then animals in the sense of like, we also are driven by our desires and our impulses, right? And so we're liturgical animals in the sense of habitually formed creatures of desire, not just thought. And so those are actually the things that form you. Whether you realize it or not, the small micro habits you do every single day are making you into the person you want to become. So here's a question. Are those habits creating you to be the person you want to become? Now, a lot of them are subtle. That's what micro habits are, right? Like you get up every morning and you look at your phone before you look at anything else. That you spend, idle time doing this, or that you do this, or that you go to baseball practice every day without realizing it. Whatever it is, you do micro habits without thinking about it. Basically, here's another way to put it. What are your second nature habits? The things you do without realizing it, the things you love, the things you gravitate towards, the things you do. I think phones have to do a lot with that. I think our thoughts have to do a lot with that. And here's the truth of the matter. That's creating you into a certain type of person. And so what we have to do is we almost have to do subversive, resistant habits to actually combat those, right? So the phone is a great example of the phone is turning us into people that we don't want to be. Going to the phone right when you wake up, going to it throughout the day, always having to have it around. That's a micro habit that's making you more anxious. It's making you more frantic, usually making you more bitter, FOMO, etc. And so that's forming us, even though we don't realize it, right? That's making us a person, a certain type of person. And so what can you do to become the person you do want to be? Do you want to be less anxious? Do you want to be less frantic? Do you want to be less kind of busy? Well, then make rules or habits for your phone. So some that we do is I put it away at night. It doesn't come in the bedroom. It's not allowed in the bedroom. I don't turn it on the first thing in the morning. So it stays off until I read and think and kind of set the tone for the day. I turn it off one full day a week. There's stuff like that. And then same with working out or being active. These things, it's not just about the goal of like, oh, I want to get strong, but it's no, what are just the habits that are going to put you on a path of health, of blessing, of life. So take stock today of what your micro habits are that are second nature that you don't realize you're doing. What's the things you go back to every day? What's the things you think about every day that you love? What are kind of your desires? What is your kind of end vision of what the good life is that you are pursuing? And ask yourself, is that actually the person you want to be? Because at the end of the day, those are the things that make you the person you want to be, not just the things that make you think a certain way or believe a certain way. It's actually what you do every day on a rhythmic, habitual basis. So hope that encourages you guys and gives you some food for thought today. Love you guys. Talk to you later. What's up, guys? I got something fun to talk about this week, and that is this week's sponsor, which is Audible. You know I love Audible, and especially this time of year. It is summer, so enjoy listening to an audiobook while you're running, while you're outside, while you're driving, whatever it is. And I want to hook you guys up with a free special offer. I actually want to give you guys a 30-day free trial and an audiobook of your choice if you go to audible.com/Jeff, or you text Jeff to 500. Now, this month I am recommending You Are What You Love, which is exactly what I just talked about by James K.A. Smith. It was an amazing book. Go listen to it. It's incredible. It's awesome. I think you guys will enjoy it. And you can get, again, free 30-day trial and a free audiobook of your choice at audible.com/Jeff, or text Jeff to 500. I love you guys. Go enjoy it. Go check it out. Audible is unmatched. They have an enormous library. They're incredible. It syncs across all devices. I listen on my iPhone, and then you can go on your iPad and it picks up where you left off. It's amazing. It's incredible. Love you guys.